Shoot! There's nothing going on here. The delivery
Oh wait,
man just
she's
moved
talking
in
about
the
Urban
box.
Runner, I think.
Right.
And we're playing as Ada now, even though the game says Ada,
Postcard
but...
from the delivery man's girlfriend.
Ada.
There's a phone number on it. This might come in handy.
I don't see how, but alright.
Weird. Looks like a giant pair of sugar tongs.
Oh, Dr. Claw's gonna be pissed.
Here's one of the products Marcos manufactures, especially for the elite.
Alright, good. Now that... Can we get out of here now, or... No?
A laundry ticket.
So, if a question this far in Urban Runner...
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Well... We're sneaking in...
He's prepared
What?
for everything, isn't he?
Why are we stealing a condom in a... Alright,
She's
whatever.
really cheap like that.
I see.
First step is to find
Wait.
the address of the research institute. Then I'll see about getting out.
Then selectively wear sunglasses.
As long as they stay together, I can keep on looking.
Why are you wearing
Address of the
sunglasses in
Elite
here?
Research Institute must be written on the delivery slip.
Oh yeah, we can see and hear you.
Better check it out. I can't get the delivery slip without being seen.
So don't yell at me, Ada. I don't
They're
know.
busy talking. They don't have any idea I'm here.
You're really smug about that, aren't you?
Oh, come on!
Yes.
Success. She found the address of the infamous Research Institute. The front. for the
Why are you narrating this?
Oh my god, there's a spare of tongs! Moving on their own!
I can't see any of that. Don't just read it. Oh my lord. So we're done? So far away. Call. Oh, we have a phone number for some reason or another.
Good.
Wait, there's a phone in the van?
Of course.
Well,
Ada
wow,
called
Europe
the
was really
delivery
far
man's
ahead in the
girlfriend.
80s.
Since she didn't even know his name, she couldn't think of anything to say.
Looked like she said something.
Hello, I'm your girlfriend. What's your name?
I'm a pair of
The
tongs!
delivery man's called Mr. Felix.
Mr. Felix, really?
Using a laundry ticket she'd found in the delivery man's coat, Ada pretended she was calling on their behalf. She asked for Mr. Felix and soon found out the number in the truck.
So did she just tell him all this after the fact and he was like, yeah, okay. That checks out.
What do you mean the number of the... Oh, the number of the truck, I hope? Not like, what phone number am I calling from, Mr. Felix?
Oh my god, not chemical
The
company.
number of the warehouse is printed on the slip. I
Thank
guess
you,
it must
Ada.
ring through to the warehouse supervisor's office.
Let's just see about these payment terms. And delivery.
Here's the address at the Elite Research Institute. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
I hope this goes into, like, chemical warfare or, like, biohazards or mutants of some kind.
Nazis,
really.
probably.
Yeah.
There's another car parked at the other end. Must be the warehouse supervisors.
Wow, they are really having a good conversation over there.
I know.
They can't see me, as a reminder.
Why not?
They haven't the faintest. She's waving the tongs in front of her, which is why they can't see her.
There's nothing
Oh, I
worth
see.
taking here.
How big is this fucking garage? Gee, what the... A corded phone in the car? Really?
As soon as
What?
she got the number of the van, Ada called the delivery man and left the phone off the hook, hoping to keep him busy.
Hello? Hello? Wait, no, they're talking! She didn't leave the phone off the hook!
Ada, I'm seeing some plot holes in.
Then I'll just call this phone! Oh, come
As soon
on!
as the delivery man was busy on his truck phone, Ada called the warehouse supervisor.
Ada had no idea what the hell she was doing.
Wasn't she in the car a second ago? Then she's back in the car.
Hello? Hello?
It's just knocking all the phones off the hooks.
She's gonna have them talk together.
The brilliant idea of putting the two receivers together, connecting the delivery man and the storekeeper.
So they continue their conversation remotely. They just love talking to each other.
This is more convenient, you're right. Wait, what?
That didn't...
My darling Ada had done a great job.
No, she didn't.
The radioactive capsule she'd found along with the elite file. It was as clear as day to him.
Not to me.
Using the radioactive material to carry out genetic manipulation.
Where did you get a gun?
In light of what Sergio had said about Lagrange's activity,
Let's just speed through these next plot
advised us
points.
to plant a bug
Let's
in his
dress
office.
up for the pool
That way
hall.
we'd be able to find out more about what he was up to.
I'm sorry,
when we
sir.
were at
Jacket
the club,
tire required at the
Sat
pool
where we'd be
hall.
able to see Lagrange's arrival. Ada had gone to order more drinks when I heard footsteps and the sound of doors opening and closing in the direction of the office.
Only one couple is allowed to eat and drink here at a
By the
time.
back street. Lagrange clearly used it to come and go without being seen. A moment
God.
later, I saw a silhouette pass by. Then the light in the office went out. Something fishy was going on. I went into the dark office.
We
and
had a
I saw
flashlight
something
with us
that
at dinner?
cold. Lagrange sitting there with his hands soaked in ink, his throat cut.
Oh, hey, that
Oh,
guy.
hey.
Trying to react, the big guy I had encountered in my apartment came bursting into the room. I frisked Lagrange's pocket.
I looked for any toys I had nearby.
Marcos's, and
Why do we
used it to
computer
slap
animate that?
him by the floor. The secret passage
Wait,
opened,
what?
taking me out into the alley behind the club.
Where's Ada in all this?
He's just describing some kind of fever dream he had once, right?
Weren't we in a gunfight a minute ago? Why does it skip the exciting parts? Uh-oh.
Just see how this plays out.
Run at the Jeep.
He's like those guys in Russia who pretend to throw themselves at the cars for insurance. Oh, I had an itch on my back. Thanks, that helped a lot.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
Wow.
We'll shoot him this time.
We had a brief moment of running in this game. A rare moment.
Roll under the Jeep? Wait, what?
You have fooled me again with your superior wit, sir.
When she was at
Why
the
was
bar,
she
heard
driving?
gunshots coming from the office. She immediately rushed
Oh, that was
off
really
to the car
embarrassing.
to get me out of there. The killer had struck again. The second of the elite's key men was dead. Was someone trying to get even with this evil organization?
You have some
The
odd
early
mood
morning
swings.
hours, I noticed something weird. The ink stain on Ada's hand was strangely similar to the one I'd seen on Lagrange's hand.
Uh-oh.
I was in a hurry to get the photos Freddie had developed. Ada would go and pick them up in the morning. She'd take a message I'd handwritten so Freddie would know who she was.
The end.
Wait, what? Oh, we can choose now. Let's go with Max. I think he's funnier first. Well,
Yeah.
Ada's
There
pretty
was a
great.
message from Dee Dee back at the hotel reception.
Set the trash can on fire real
A
quick.
certain Dr. Gramish had managed to get hold of Lagrange and Marcos's bodies, apparently to do autopsies on them. The way things were working out, I began to wonder if it was a wise choice to come back to the hotel now that the cops and a bunch of killers were on my trail.
Probably not, I'd say.
He seems pretty casual about it.
Yeah. Everyone keeps looking at him, but no cops or killers.
I soon found out my hunch had been right when the receptionist informed me that Inspector Van Dale had just shown up. He had a search warrant.
He's wearing his urban casual outfit.
Fast.
So the cops called up
Persuaded the
before
receptionist
coming?
to delay the inspector
polite.
for a few minutes and started to look for the right hiding places.
You're in a hotel room. There's nowhere to hide. Come
Hey,
on.
you see those flowers?
I could slide something flat behind the mirror.
Well, unlike
Full
me.
of
Boom, hidden.
caramels. Under the mattress. Perfect.
Not really.
Maybe I could hide something under this lampshade.
Like me. Oh, I'm a terrible hider.
Oh, this.
I'll hide in here.
Why do we have to hide all our inventory separately?
That looks much neater.
He'll never take all my candies now.
They'll be amazed at how immaculate this room is and think I'm not even here.
But why don't you hold on to the stuff and hide?
Great place. I'll hang on to that. It isn't such a great hiding place after all.
Ugh. I know. I'll combine the ink with the... Huh? Stained document? What? Didn't we just ruin the document that we were going to use for, like, proof and shit? Or...
Just throw the thing you're hiding out the
This
window.
bar's pretty empty.
I'd have to complain about that after the cops and killers were away.
No, that's the first place they'll look because they're an urban
Relax,
runner.
A little Irish courage.
Oh, Jesus. So, I'll combine the whiskey with the label for some reason. Oh, the label?
Are
What?
the cops coming up in
Marcos's
slow-mo?
false police ID will fit nicely under the label. What a great hiding place.
What?
Huh?
We're putting a fake ID under a label of a bottle of whiskey?
Perfect hiding place.
How does this even work?
Like that.
Wait, how?
Like that.
Like, what? Why is there a thing sticking out of the whiskey?
I mean, look, they clearly illustrated it for you.
What else incriminating do I
Why bother
have?
hiding that? It's not incriminating.
Where are you gonna hide that stained dough cum?
But isn't he himself considered a killer?
Came bursting into my room like a pit bull moving in for the kill.
But you opened the door!
And all he needed to pin Marcos's murder on me was some incriminating evidence. There was no way out. The police...
That's a cop?
Obviously of me, and the inspector sure didn't...
It's
like
Bring Your Son to Work Day.
journalists. He searched me as roughly as possible. And, like
As roughly as possible?
years, grabbed anything he found.
Hope that wasn't too rough for you.
Nothing in this candy. Doesn't that mean he has the capsule, which I forget what that is again? Whoa, that's a little transition.
Okay, thanks.
That looks all in order.
You dumped the goods, didn't you? Well, you just wait, old buddy, because I'm gonna sort you right out.
I'm over here.
Time for what was coming next.
Whatever they said in French before must have been really filthy. They couldn't dub over it.
As hell. Van Dale decided to stop being so nice. It didn't take me long to figure out that he was going to kill me if I didn't find a simple but foolproof way.
I mean, just looked at how roughly he searched me earlier. He's got murder on his mind.
I better throw this clean blanket on him. Oh,
Doesn't
please throw the
exactly
clean.
look comfortable. I don't really fancy getting in there.
That looks kind of comfortable, actually.
Hold on, sir. Let me just bring my whiskey with me.
He'll never let me sleep in ink.
That's a brand new cover.
Gently close that. Wait a second.
Crooked cop sure wasn't going to lose any sleep over killing me. Nothing was clear to me. Someone high up with influence over the police wanted me out of the way. It had to be the third man in the elite, and I had to find out who he was fast.
Remind me never to gently close a trunk on somebody and lightly brush them, or I might knock them out.
They have a really different idea of what rough is.
I brutally destroyed that peon.
I practically eviscerated him.
Max's friend, Freddy.
In the roughest way possible. Why? Okay, let's see here. Well, if she's bad, though, why is she helping solve these puzzles?
This is this morning's mail.
I don't think she even
That
knows.
gives me an excuse to go into the office without making the cops suspicious.
This is decidedly less exciting.
She moves the tray slightly. I completely wrecked the
Just
office.
use it to boil some water. These cups are empty.
No, the one on the right clearly isn't.
Is she in a typewriter factory?
I'll use Max's message on... on the cups? What?
That's not how coffee works.
Wait, we're just gonna make coffee? Is that the puzzle? Oh, come on! Oh, it's to open the envelope
yeah,
with
yeah.
that. God almighty. But nobody noticed that huge steam thing coming.
Always choose the bad effects brew.
Then she rips it anyway.
Evaporated. There's nothing left in the coffee machine.
Come on. This is the most awesome video game.
I tore open the envelope.
Bong! You got the hidden message.
Yay.
What do you mean glue?
Glue.
I wasn't gonna lick that envelope again.
Message is now hidden in the mail.
If you say so.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm
yeah,
just rolling
sure.
with whatever Urban Runner does now.
Finally, I'm here. I've got to get Max's photos before the cop finds them.
Ada always has to deal with people having conversations.
A box of paper clips. Nothing amazing, but it could be useful.
Who the hell knows at this game? Then she throws the paper clips at the cop's face.
And it killed him.
Yes.
Ada walked towards Inspector Van Dale and flashed him a huge
What?
smile. Ada introduced herself to my newspaper buddy as the new temp. Perplexed, Freddy waited for her to make the first move.
Temps, what are those? I'm perplexed.
Then I glued the detective to the desk so he couldn't escape.
Ada calmly handed Freddy the mail where she'd hid my message. The inspector glanced at the pile just to check that all the envelopes were sealed. Then turned his
What?
attention on my gorgeous accomplice's every move.
Yes, these are all sealed.
Again, had to be censored for the US version.
I'd say. All sealed. You're good.
Alright.
Wait, no, you're not. You haven't.
Turn that
What?
sleazeball on. This gave Freddy all the time he needed to find my message.
Wait, is just reading
Got a
it there?
grand file to Ada, in which my developed photos were hidden. All she had to do now
But-
was get them out of the office.
Well, isn't it going to be easy considering that you can just walk out with them and nobody seems to care about what the fuck you did?
And... Huh?
Moving fast while the inspector's attention was distracted by
jeez.
Ada's plunging neckline.
Oh yeah, the top of your head.
Clip she'd spilled.
He can't look down her shirt. Look at the egg.
Slipped the contents of the green file into
He's
the
just
pocket of the
staring!
inspector's raincoat.
So did that work?
Freddy asked Ada to go make some coffee. He'd figured out how Ada could get the photos out of the inspector's
Yeah, I'm Paul
raincoat.
Rust. What of it?
What does the coffee have to do with the
This
raincoat?
gave Ada an excuse to leave the office.
But now you have to make some coffee. There we go. The coffee puzzle. It's a shame all that water evaporated.
Urban Runner's proudest achievement.
See, urban running speedrunners, what they do is they make the coffee to open the steam envelope, you know?
Can you sequence break this game?
No, I think it's pretty broken as is. Very good. Now,
So who is the dude on the wall
that's Max, I think.
that is
That's
there
his
twice?
wanted-
His wanted thing?
I think it is, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it looks just like him, you know?
Oh yeah.
Oh, please.
Use
please
tray
spill-
on the guy, yeah.
Please spill it.
In a flash
damn
of
it.
inspiration, Ada spilled some coffee on Inspector Van Dale's raincoat. The very thought of it makes me shudder.
Why?
Why?
I intended to take the raincoat out of the office to clean it.
Urban office politics.
She took the photos.
Wait, that's a
and
business
stole
card.
visiting
Photos.
and some of the caramels the cop loved so much.
What? But why would she steal the candy? She doesn't know that the capsule's in it.
We had both come up against Inspector Van Dale and had managed to outsmart him.
If you say so, Max.
Ada outdid
Wait.
herself. She had that sleazeball Van Dale sewed up in no time. I had to take my hat off to her.
I wasn't wearing a hat, but I did anyway.
I finally got hold of the photos everyone seemed so eager to get their hands on. Now all we had to do was to get the microfilm the mysterious Dr. Dramish had probably taken from the two corpses. At this very moment, in fact, Dramish was attending Marcos's funeral. I set out to stall a doc while Ada searched the private lab.
Plot. Moving on.
Oh man, the cemetery and lab, the final challenges.
What sorts of wacky shenanigans can you get into at the cemetery? Find out next time.
Okay, here's the thing that okay, so Max meets the inspector first, right?
Yes.
In the room. Yeah, the inspector takes the candy, puts it in his pocket. Then Max slowly closes the trunk on him, knocking him out or whatever.
Right.
But then later, the inspector's at the newspaper office with Ada, and he's got the candy in his pocket.
Uh-huh.
So he's okay? I mean, he clearly should be after how lightly Max closed the thing on him, but...
It was in a horrific tickling accident.
Urban Runner.
That's what it is.
Next level looks like it has some kind of time limit.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't really sound exciting.
No.
No.
That was incredible.